Would any modern heavyweight survive Prime Mike Tyson's first round?
Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
You know that feeling when you're watching old Tyson footage at 2 a.m. and you start wondering crazy things? That's where I am right now. Because I just watched Iron Mike walk through Michael Spinks in 91 seconds, and I can't stop thinking, what if that version of Tyson stepped into the ring today? The 20-year-old Mike Tyson, with Cus D'Amato's philosophy burned into his soul and bad intentions in every muscle fiber. The question isn't who beats him, it's simpler and way more terrifying. Who survives the first round? And I'm talking about 3 minutes. 180 seconds. Can any modern heavyweight make it to that bell without being folded, dropped, or turned into a highlight reel? Let's talk about it. Why Tyson's first rounds were a nightmare. Prime Mike didn't just hit hard. What made him a nightmare was that he operated at a different speed than everyone else. The peekaboo style Cus taught him wasn't just defensive, it was a weapon. Tyson would slip punches by millimeters, then explode upward with hooks that started from his ankles. He moved his head like a middleweight, but carried heavyweight power. By the time you threw your second jab, he was already inside, underneath your arms, turning your ribs into a speed bag. Look at Trevor Berbick. He'd beaten Muhammad Ali.
Berbick's all over Ali and on the ropes.
Gone the distance with Larry Holmes. But against Tyson, just 2 rounds. He got knocked down 3 times from one combination. Michael Spinks was undefeated, linear champion. It happened in 91 seconds. Marvis Frazier, Joe's son, trained his whole life for this moment. 30 seconds. The pattern was clear. Tyson didn't let you settle. He drowned you in pressure before your brain could process what was happening.
He's out smoking like Marvis's father, Joe. This must move or we're going to be out of here very, and Marvis is hurt!
And that's what we're testing today. Not a 12-round fight. Can you just survive 3 minutes of that? Let's start with the Gypsy King. Fury's probably the most skilled heavyweight of this era. His whole game is about making you uncomfortable. He's 6 feet 9 inches, moves weird, and smothers your offense with his massive frame. He leans on you, ties you up, and frustrates you into mistakes. But Tyson thrived against bigger guys. He wanted you to be bigger.
Oh, there's a good left hand. Schwartz tries to fire back, and just like that, Tyson Fury turns the tables and lands a right hand at distance.
Fury's style, leaning forward, fighting tall, leaves his body exposed. That's Tyson's playground. Those body shots that destroyed Ruddock. Fury gives him the same target. Can Fury use his movement and size to smother Tyson's offense before Tyson gets his rhythm? Can he make it ugly enough to survive 3 minutes? Maybe. Fury's one of the few guys with the ring IQ to try something unconventional. But if Tyson catches him clean early, this could go sideways fast. It's Alexander USYK. Now this is interesting. Usyk might be the most skilled boxer in the division. His footwork is immaculate, and he doesn't panic under pressure. Usyk's whole thing is adjustment. He figures you out and breaks you down. But Tyson didn't give you time to adjust. He came at you like a heat-seeking missile in the first 30 seconds. And Usyk is not a big puncher. He's not stopping Tyson with one shot. So can Usyk's movement keep him out of range long enough? Can he circle and frustrate Tyson before Tyson cuts the ring down and traps him? I think Usyk could survive. His defense is that good. But it would be chaos. He'd have to be perfect for 3 minutes, and Tyson only needs one clean combo to change everything. I'd give Usyk a real shot at hearing the bell, but it's surviving, not winning. That's the difference. Anthony Joshua. AJ's got the tools. Big jab, straight right hand, real power. On paper, if anyone's catching Tyson coming in, it's someone like Joshua. But here's the problem. When AJ gets pressured, he hesitates. We saw it against Ruiz and Usyk. When someone gets inside his guard, he doesn't fire back. He shells up, backs up, and hopes to reset. Against Tyson, that's a death sentence. You cannot retreat in a straight line against Prime Mike. The moment you give him respect, he takes everything. If Joshua comes out aggressive and uses his reach to keep Tyson at the end of his punches, maybe he makes it out. But if Tyson gets inside in the first minute, or if AJ reverts to survival mode, it's over. I don't think AJ survives. I think he gets caught trying to reset, and Tyson finishes him inside 2 minutes. Deontay Wilder. Okay, here's the wild card. Wilder's whole career has been built on one thing, that right hand. It doesn't matter if you're winning every second of the fight. If Wilder lands clean, you're going to sleep. We've seen it over and over. So the obvious question is, does Wilder catch Tyson? And honestly, it's possible. Tyson came forward with his chin exposed sometimes. He relied on head movement and timing, but he did get hit. And if Wilder lands that right hand flush in the first round, this whole conversation is over. Tyson's not immune to power. But here's the flip side. Wilder's footwork is terrible. His defense is almost non-existent. He's hittable, he's wild, and when he's under pressure, he panics. We saw it against Fury in the third fight. When someone gets in his face and doesn't let him set his feet, Wilder falls apart, and Tyson wouldn't give him space. Tyson would be on him from the opening bell, slipping that right hand, getting inside, and unloading hooks to the body and head. Wilder would have maybe one chance, one wild right hand in the chaos, and if he misses, Tyson's violently finish him. I think Wilder gets stopped, but it's the most dangerous first round for Tyson out of everyone on this list. That's the respect you have to give the Bronze Bomber. Other contenders. Let's run through some other names real quick. Zhilei Zhang, big, slow, and hittable. Tyson would walk through him. Zhang's got power, but he needs time to set it up. He wouldn't get that time. First round stoppage, Joe Joyce. Same problem as Zhang, but even slower.
That really set that right hand up. Oh, there's the shot.
Joyce can take a punch, though. He might survive purely on durability, but he'd be a punching bag for 3 minutes. I'll give him a maybe just because his chin is ridiculous. Filip Hrgović. Tough, decent boxer, but not mobile enough. Tyson would cut the ring off and break him down. He doesn't survive. Jared Anderson. Young, fast, athletic. This is interesting because Anderson moves well and has pop. But does he have the experience to handle that kind of storm? I don't think so. Not yet. Tyson stops him inside 2 rounds. Frank Sanchez. Slick, defensive, smart. Sanchez might survive purely by being boring. He'd tie Tyson up, move, and try to make it ugly. It's not exciting, but he might hear the bell. That's a real maybe. Who actually survives? All right, let's get to it. After all that, who do I think makes it out of round 1? Tyson Fury survives. Barely. He'd use every trick in the book, clinching, leaning, and moving awkwardly. But his size and ring IQ give him a chance. He wouldn't look good doing it, but I think he hears the bell. Alexander Usyk survives. His footwork and composure are elite. He'd be in survival mode the whole time, but I trust his defense enough to say he makes it 3 minutes. Joe Joyce, and this is a maybe. Not because of skill, just because his chin might be too durable to crack in 1 round. But he'd take massive damage. Everyone else? I think they're in serious trouble. AJ gets stopped. Wilder gets caught and finished. Zhang, Hrgović, and Anderson, none of them make it. And here's the thing that keeps me up at night. I'm not even sure the guys who survive actually win the fight long term. I'm just saying they make it past 3 minutes. Prime Tyson was that terrifying. Look, we'll never know for sure, but that's what makes this fun, right? The fact that we can watch Tyson's old fights and still feel that fear, that sense of holy shit, this guy was different. That's the mark of a true legend. So I want to hear from you. Who do you think survives? Who gets knocked out cold? And more importantly, do you think anyone actually beats Prime Mike Tyson in a full fight? Or are we all just hoping someone makes it past round 1? Drop your answers in the comments. Let's argue about it.